Alright. Oh. No. Not ready just yet. Alright, so let's get this going here. Let's get it. Let's finish this new Archon quest from Genshin Impact and finish off the new story update. I wish they would have uploaded a new region with this story update. I mean, this game has been out how long now? But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, in the meantime, it'll just be well, in the meantime, it'll just be what it be. It'd also be nice if the game if things would load properly. It said I had something new here. I didn't have anything here. All right, well, whatever. It's time to continue on with the quest here. The soul set apart. It's time to go talk to Dainsleif, see what's going on here at the story, and yeah, it's time to see what's up. I mean, once the thing decides it wants to load up. Alright. I do need to talk to Dainsleif, but I also want to get this, get these nightshade things here, because you do, or the small, not nightshade, sorry, lampgrass. Alright. Alright, Dainsleif, what up, man? What's good? Hilly Shrill just like ran away. Ha!
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success? I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Aureus story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom.
That's correct.
Damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew,
even the animations, the body animations, which makes sense, but they're all geared towards the Chinese towards the Chinese audio voice acting.
So they came to interpret it as the tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Wait, we remember stuff now?
Oh, Paimon remembers too. We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Or that. Okay, or that. So we're talking. I thought he remembered, like, you know, as in he was like actually there. You know, like that'd be something. Like, you know, if he was actually there and he's like, I remember 500 years ago, yada yada. Like, there's nowhere before in this game has it shown us that they were in some city burning 500 years ago. So I've only seen that scene of the girl running in like YouTube clips, probably from promotional videos. Like, I don't think they've actually shown that in game. Hey Stacy, thanks for the follow there. I appreciate that. How are you today?
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
I mean,
Ooh, so what did you see?
I don't see anything.
Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements.
Oh.
Let me give it a try.
What power is he using that we can't see? Okay, now I can see something.
And done.
Looked like in a Ghibli anime movie in that chapter, that bot.
The eye of the first field tiller.
I haven't seen a lot of the Studio Ghibli movies. I've seen, like, you know, Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away,
Its combat capability was unrestricted.
but I haven't seen a lot of others, like My Neighbor Totoro or The Floating Castle or Kiki's Flying Service, things like that.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osiel, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Put it under the guardianship of the Church of Favonius? Ha!
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
See, that's the thing with these choices. Like, very few times do they actually lead to a different type of dialogue.
Really important cultural relic. They're actually divine too. Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise, she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run
Or are you going to bring this eye to that statue and then like turn the statue on? But now it's called Field Tiller, huh? It's titled Castle in the Sky. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I haven't seen in most of those. But okay, so we're going back to those ruins, huh? Oh yeah, they're over here. It really looks like. So I'm guessing you haven't played Genshin much, or have you? Or like, are you new to Genshin Impact? Let's see here. Let's see here. What do we have? But yeah, so Dainsleif he's supposed to be guarding or hiding the eye, but he's also like, he's probably gonna take it to the statue thing, right? Oh, where'd the frog go? Ah, well, whatever. We're gonna go in here, do our thing. Says we need ice. I played Genshin, but I didn't finish it. Oh, you're fine. I just now got to this new story quest. Like the game, I mean the game obviously isn't finished, but they just uploaded a new story quest, and so I finally got to it. And that's what I'm doing right now for it. I wonder if this squad is okay to go with, though. It's not really a boss squad. It's for groups. But, you know. Oh, well. We're back. We'll see. We're about to find out. Yeah, like, the game isn't fit. Like, it's not the story isn't complete. Like, they gotta upload, like, different regions still. There's still, like, what? At least 5 different regions still to upload for the maps and the continent and whatnot. So yeah, and of course a bunch more characters.
We end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go.
I play Genshin using my phone. Yeah. I am on PS4, if you couldn't already tell here, with the extremely slow loading times that the PS4 has. All right.
Brace yourselves.
Ooh, treasure chest. All right. Let me get that. Brah.
Here we go.
I uninstall it because after playing, my phone is like a heater. Yeah, it's a big type of game, so it does take a lot of power. So unless you have like a super high-end fancy phone, yeah. But I mean, you can also play it on PC as well. So if you have like a laptop or something like that, you can do that too.
Here we go.
Aw, you gotta be kidding me. I made it to like the very end. I made it to the very end and then got taken out by a bubble that just literally came up and got me. Oh, there's Radish right here. Alright, so let's see. Let's get back up to this. Alright, so now we're back to the spot. Now Dainsleif.
We're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Yeah, last time it was draining life energy.
Such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly.
Do we get to like play as Dainsleif for a bit? Like that'd be cool.
Vicious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the abyss.
Can we like play as Dainsleif in this fight? That would be awesome.
Terrible bloodshed.
I want to see what he's like.
Perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless. Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you.
Do we get to play as Dainsleif? No! How come we don't get to play as Dainsleif? Why is he not included in this fight? That is such a letdown.
Let's dance.
That is such a letdown. Also, this is not the squad for fighting bosses. This is not the squad for fighting bosses.
No touching. Let's play.
And he summoned Abyss Mages. Of course he summoned Abyss Mages. I mean, he is an Abyss Herald.
Born of ice.
Hey, thanks for the share, Stacy. I appreciate that.
This is long overdue.
Alright, but I'm letting mostly DOT do... Oh, I got frozen there. Letting DOT do most of the work, though. Oh, well that's not gonna help. Now he's going to...
We're way behind schedule. Let's play. Access denied. All hail. Come on, focus.
Yeah, see, I don't have a shield maker here, so I'm kind of just... Oopsie. Yeah. Alright. Barbara, you need to put on some heals, girl.
Come on. We can do it.
That'll work.
Damn miscalculation.
Alright, do some of that. Oh wait, Venti's on charge.
Here we go. No touching.
Alright. It's not the flashiest boss fight trying to do it with archers, but I mean, you know, what you gonna do? I brought in a squad of archers for a boss fight. Where'd he go? Oh. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, we got some action. Look at that. Wait, they gave him a dull sword for the cutscene? Ooh, Dainsliff got that choke. He's got that force choke like Vader. He like, nah, boy. Vader. Oh, snap, sister here. Sister came. Which we already knew she was on the other side, but the sister came. The sister is here. Yeah, we knew it. We all knew it. I mean, they showed it at the end of the last story thing anyways.
Could that be?
It's Lumine. Hey, she said her name.
Wait, she just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald. Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Your sister knows Dane?
I mean, we meet again.
Huh.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Really?
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsliff, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the abyss.
Wait, what?
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Well, that part I kind of figured, but
And the monsters?
but
You're trying to tell
you're saying that the Abyss Order is Conria's people?
But it's actually the people of Conria themselves?
So they turned into Heartless like Kingdom Hearts?
The whole thing about Dane being your enemy. I'm so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end.
Destiny?
Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
Really?
Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Why is she leaving though? Take us with you! Take us with you! Wait, he just went straight through it? He doesn't have the power to go through it. You have to have some type of power to go through that portal, and Dane went after her. Really? So this is how they gonna do us like this? They really gonna do us like this?
Don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? Are you sure?
So,
Now, as well as the seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now was all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
yeah, I pretty much got it. So basically, some calamity happened about 500 years ago. Think Calamity Ganon from Zelda Breath of the Wild, right? Something happened about 500 years ago. Dane was one of the knights sworn to protect the city. He failed to do so, and he was a survivor of whatever the incident was, unless he like caused it, but he's supposed to protect him and he failed to do so, is what she was saying. So he survived while the rest of his city, the denizens or those people themselves, basically became heartless. due to whatever, like, think Kingdom Hearts. They became heartless and therefore became the Abyss Order. And Lumine. Now, Dane did say earlier, though, that it was the gods, the deities, who destroyed Conria. So basically, the deities are the ones who took out this nation that had no deity. They just, like, wiped it out, destroyed it. And the people became heartless. They want to take revenge against the gods and the nations of the gods. Or actually, they just want to topple the gods themselves, really. So that's why they're trying to do their stuff that they're doing. So, with that being said, turns out our twin, Aether, if you chose the girl at the beginning, or Lumine, if you chose the guy at the beginning, like I did, your twin has been working for 500 years, or over 500 years now, with the Abyss Order to do whatever they're planning to do. Probably topple the gods. I mean, after all, it was a god who straight up, like, stopped you two from leaving the planet anyways. Like, y'all were trying to flee the planet, go to another world, and some deity lady's like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. And so, I mean, yeah, there's that. See, it didn't matter what choice I said. They're basically going to say this stuff or do that.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
Well, maybe just the Seven, not quite the Seven Nations.
The Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed.
Yep.
This story is just plain terrifying.
They became heartless, and we fight heartless.
He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right?
Now, the real question is, why is Dane fighting against the Abyss Order?
The Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago. Then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
That's a good question. Now, I think it's because, since they were at Conria when it was destroyed, and she had actually woke up first and had experienced the world before, before main character did. We'll call it that way. The twin woke up before main character. The twin had already been around for a while. Main character didn't start waking up until Conria was being destroyed. So, sister knows a bit more about this world twin knows more about this world than main character. That's pretty much what it is. So, perhaps there was a betrayal. Maybe Dainsleif betrayed someone, and that's why he survived and didn't turn into a monster, and therefore, but once the people of Conria found out, he was cursed to have his immortality. And maybe he's just trying all these years to get rid of his own shame and guilt, or to end his curse of immortality by, taking out the Abyss Order, finding out the person who has the power to break his curse. Because being a person from Conria, right, who was a nation without a deity, he wouldn't really care about the deities. But if he made a deal with one, or perhaps if one tricked him or betrayed him, or whatever, then obviously he wouldn't really care for the deities either. But I don't think a deity betrayed him, because he's not out against the deities. He's just like, they're a force, they're there, I don't want nothing to do with them. So, there's possibilities for it. I'm thinking here that Dainsleif either made a deal with a deity. I think it's more along the lines of Dainsleif knew that his nation Conria was going to be destroyed, and Dainsleif, he knew that they would not be powerful enough to stop it. Because there's a nation of humans without deities to protect or guard or live over them or whatever. So Dainsleif knew that the other deities, the 7, the most powerful deities, they weren't, for whatever reason they had of destroying Conria. Whatever it was, Dainsleif, I feel like he probably made a deal, and to kind of like let himself survive, right? And then his when the nation of Conria fell, eventually someone who was powerful enough to put a curse of immortality on him. They gave him eternal youth at that, though. Like, I don't really think it was a curse, right? Because they didn't give him, like, immortality doesn't mean he doesn't age. Like, it just means he doesn't die. But, like, his body would still age, but they gave his body eternal youth. So I'm not really sure it's too much of a curse, as much of it is just like a powerful spell that maybe just the curse of the mind getting bogged down by the years. But anyways, so eventually someone in Conria found out, and probably some deity, maybe some other deity, because I mean there's other gods besides the 7 in this world, right? So maybe some deity who sided with the people of Conria found out and was like, because you did this, you are going to be cursed. You're not going to get the luxury of dying, of leaving this world, where you're going to live in this world that you've helped create. You're going to live immortal like a god, the gods you so much don't want to part with or despise or whatever, some type of comeuppance like that. And but as for the Abyss Order themselves and how the people became Abyss Order monsters, probably from all that deity energy going on about the planet, something like that. Like when the Salt deity was destroyed, like her explosion of her essence like turned everyone around her into salt. Like in her region, everyone became pillars of salt. So much like how Greek gods, if you see Greek gods in their true form, the humans just melt. Their eyes can't handle it, something like that. So with all the mixed energy from the raw power of the deities destroying Conria, those people turned into Heartless, aka the Abyss Order monsters and whatnot. And since Dane played a part in that, he was cursed to live immortality, to live immortal, watching his people become those monsters. The monsters who are out to destroy the world, and Dainsleif is out to destroy them, probably because of a mercy killing, probably to get rid of his shame, maybe to find the one person amongst that group who can break his curse of immortality and let him finally die. Like, even Zhongli wants to die. Zhongli's like, man, I've been around so long, like, I'm tired of being a deity, been around forever, you know what, here, take it, I'm done. I just want to live a normal life and, move on to the next afterlife or whatever for deities. So I think it's probably something along those lines for what the true story is. I'm calling it now on what's today, April 15th, 2021. I'm calling it now. That's the story. That's the story. Dainsleif made a deal, or he was tricked by a deity, but he made some type of deal to avoid the destruction of Conria and save himself when he was supposed to protect them. And he didn't do that. The other thing I'm calling is that someone within the Abyss Order, or either someone within the Conria people or some deity that had sympathy for the Conria people, cursed Dainsleif with immortality and eternal youth, because we don't want to have ugly characters. We want every character to look like a cool anime character. So I'm calling that, and that I'm calling that Dainsleif fights the Abyss Order because he thinks that someone within there can either cure him break him from his curse and let him die, or that he feels the Abyss Order is like a mark of his shame and failure. He wants to get rid of that, wipe that from the face of the earth. That's one of the things I'm calling. Now, as for how the princess plays in, like I said before, I'm calling that she was with the Conria people like long before the twin, long before the main character woke up. And the twin, does not like the gods either because, the gods destroyed Conria for whatever reason. The reason why, don't quite know. Maybe the gods felt threatened that a nation that doesn't rely on a deity can survive. I don't know. But Zhongli gave up deity to let Liyue be its own nation of people without a deity, so I don't think that's it. But regardless, Twin doesn't like the deities because they destroyed Conria. I mean, that which we already know. As for why they destroyed Conria, I don't know yet. We don't have really information to guess off of. This is just guessing, conjecture. So, I won't really have a thing I can call with that. But the other stuff, I'm calling. Straight up, I'm calling it. Alright.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you, Paimon. I know I'm right.
Can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
And that's that. That's that. Well, that's that. Can I make a wish from inside a domain? I can. Alright. The post-game wish gave us nothing. Gave us literally nothing. Alright. Second post-game wish, I had just enough Primo Gems to, or to do it. Still gave us nothing. Alright, so we didn't get nothing really for doing this story quest. Also, what happened to the guy that died here? And what happened to the, like, energy draining stuff? Well, anywho. Well, I guess that was that, huh? That, story update there, I guess that was that. Well, then. Let's see what else I can find in here. Because pretty much, once the game kicks me out of this place, there's no coming back to it, unfortunately. Nothing up there. Nowhere to go here. Alright, so yeah, I guess this is it, huh? That's just gonna be it. Nowhere else to go. Nothing else to do. Alright, well. Nothing else to do in here. So, I guess this means now that I will have reached the point where most other people who play this game like every day since it came out have reached now, where there's literally nothing else to do besides doing your daily quests and spending your resin. I think I've reached that point now. Because I've done every other quest. I've done all the character quests. I did that character hangouts. Done all the events that have taken place at the time. Yeah. And of course we can never go back to the thing, so yeah, I'll get this right though. Alright, well. Next stop is Inazuma. However, that region is not available yet. We are still just Liyue and Mondstadt, so we don't have another region just yet. Yep. Well, is what it is. But it's done been done. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I got enough to make one of these. Alright, well. I could do the Ascension rank, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to up my world level. There's really no point in doing that right now. It actually hurt me more than it would help me because all the monster levels would go up and it'd take that much longer to make any character viable for my world level. So yeah, that's that though. So that was the new story mission. That was the new stuff. And I don't know what part of the map Inazuma will pop up on. But yeah, so that means at least until like another event comes along or whatnot. Actually, let's see. Did they mention anything about? Here, let me get this achievement though. All right. So with that being said. Let's see if they talked about it at all. Oh, you have to be adventure rank 36 or above to get to it. The meaning of you have to complete a story quest, the meaning of Lupikal. You have to complete the Bowkeeper. Yeah, the prelude to Chapter 1, Act 4. Alright. Let's see. The duration of Xiangling's elemental burst pyronata may be abnormal in certain situations. They've seen that YouTube video about how someone can extend her ult duration. Fall into infinity and lose HP. Please quit the game from the Paimon menu, close the game program, then try logging with this persist for storage. So these are just stuff, bug fixes and whatnot, but yeah, nothing, nothing about when the next update will come out. Nothing like that. At least not here. You have to like look it up on YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah, 16 up above. Okay, well, anywho. Yeah, the Wistful drops. Now, the Marvelous Merchandise, that starts on the 16th. So that's this upcoming Friday. Where you'll be able to do that again. That's coming back. But yeah, that was Okay, so yeah, and this event ends on Friday. The Marvelous Merchandise event comes on the next week from the 16th to the 23rd. So, yeah. So, I mean, that's that. That's that there. That's that. But anyways, with that being said, actually, yeah. Okay, so I mean, I can't think of anything to really do. I've already done my farming for the day. I do my farming off stream anyways for this game. So I got nothing. At least for this game. Now, I would normally here I could like switch to the game I'm working on right now is Near Automata. I would and probably could switch to that. However, there's also things I do need to try and get done within the next 3 hours here. So what I'll try and do here let's see what we'll do here. No, not that. Oh, Josh is still doing that. Alright, so what I'll do here is I'll cut this stream a bit early for tonight. Earlier than I would normally cut it anyways. I normally end at like 4. Except this week, I'm playing later. But what I'll do here is go ahead and raid Josh. And just switch on over to him right now.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over
So let me get this.
cider in hand.
So yeah, let me go ahead and raid Josh real quick. At least for the Twitch side. The Facebook and YouTube side, I'm sorry. Y'all just gonna have to endure this for a split second here. But anyways, for everyone watching, thanks for coming by. Sorry it's a bit shorter of a stream there, but Josh is a really cool dude. He's a really chill guy. So I hope you enjoy him. Your verse or scripture, your daily bread for today is Colossians 3:19. Check it out. It says, husbands, love your wives and do not be harsh with them. That being said, y'all, please be respectful and kind to everyone. Remember to love God, love people, love your life. Twitch side, I'll see y'all. Facebook and YouTube side,